guys, Emily from Australian Frugal here, back with another video. I am doing chorizo pasta again tonight. I happen to have pretty much all of the things. I am out of my homemade chicken stock, but I have some bouillon cubes, so we'll make that work. I have leftover garlic from a HelloFresh meal, leftover Parmesan, and leftover thickened cream that we didn't use. Some leftover cheese, not a lot, but enough, and some gluten-free spaghetti because I feel like spaghetti would be fun. So yeah, I'll show you that now. So I've obviously got one of my new pots on the stove. I'm putting it at a medium heat because it's a ceramic pot. It doesn't require a lot of heat and otherwise it'll burn. I've already pre-chopped all my chorizo. I thought at first I was just going to do the one chorizo because yeah, and then I decided no, I really wanted more chorizo, so I ended up doing two, but yeah. So I'm just browning that, making sure it's all caramelized, a little bit of vegetable oil. It doesn't take long, maybe 2 minutes, like max. You got to keep it moving or it will burn. I am really loving these new pots though. Nothing sticks, the FOD doesn't stick, so you get a lot of flavor in the food. It comes right off into your broth and stuff. So yeah, I'm just removing the chorizo now. I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to cook the onion and the garlic and all of that in that chorizo flavored oil and fat that's come off of that sausage, and that'll be sort of the base for the meal that we're starting. You can not pre-cook the chorizo and just make this a one pot meal, which I mean I could do, but I really like the crispy chorizo with the little caramelized bits. I think it just tastes better. So yeah, I just added my onion and I'm giving that letting that caramelize. I'll also add some garlic here in a minute. I'm stirring this rather regularly. I've obviously split this up and cut it out. That's my capsicum all diced up. I'm adding that now too to soften. Stir, 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 stir. That's my bouillon cubes dissolved in a cup of water. I actually realized here I always add too much pasta to things. So I was trying to be aware of that and I halved the pasta I was going to do, but I didn't have the water in the recipe. So it does turn out a lot waterier than I wanted it to. And with my baby brain, I didn't pick up on it until I'd already added the cream and everything. So I had to cook it a little bit longer and the pasta did sort of come apart. You could get away with that easier if you were using not gluten-free pasta, but gluten-free pasta is not forgiving when you have to cook it longer. So you can see here I've got way too much water in there, but I didn't click until I was just on autopilot until I'd already added the cream and stuff, but it turned out fine. A little bit more saucy than I usually do, and like I said, the pasta was still good. It just came apart a little bit into smaller bits. So keep that in mind. And in the end, I decided I didn't have enough pasta. I wish I'd put more pasta in. So that serves me right for trying to work around the fact that I know that I always make too much pasta. That's my cheese there that I've just added and that packet of thickened cream. You could add more cream, but it's just nice for the creamy sauciness. You also saw me add a tin of diced tomatoes, which I got for 49 cents and super duper cheap. And this meal, other than the chorizo, which can be a little bit expensive, is really quite frugal. And I mean, you don't have to use chorizo. You could use bacon or something, but chorizo is amazing. I'm just testing my pasta here because again, it's gluten-free and there's a very fine line between cooked and overcooked. And also testing to see how much salt and pepper I needed because I've gone a little light on the salt and pepper up till this point. And there's a little bit more garlic. Minced garlic, I buy that in a kilo jar and it's $5 or under for the kilo jar, and we go through it and you can see the cheese is starting to thicken and congeal on the back of the spoon. And I'm adding my chorizo. And I'm just going to give that a nice mix. I'm trying to be a bit gentle with the pasta. There you go, getting it all mixed through. And I'll be able to show you the end result here in a minute. And this is the end result. I did actually record it, so I'm talking in this clip, but I had to mute it because hubby was making his dinner behind us. He doesn't eat anything tomato based, so he was deep frying something and it was really, really loud. But it turned out really thick and creamy. Like I said, I wish I had added more pasta. That would have fixed my the fact I had to cook it longer, but also I feel like the pasta to meat to sauce ratio was a bit off, but that's okay. It's home cooking. We all make mistakes and it's going to happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget, if you did, to like, comment, and subscribe and share it with somebody who might enjoy it too.